It's me, Kamek the Red Gamer. Today I'm doing another ranking video. Most of my videos might have to be ranking videos until I can figure out some stuff to do. So leave your comments and the ideas of ideas in the comments of what I should do. Today I'm ranking every single world in Super Mario World. You know Super Mario World, the classic, that very classic, like a very classic game on the SNES or Wii U Virtual Console. At that is just a classic story game. It has like 9 worlds, and that's what I have to rank today. So, without any further ado, I'll be ranking all these worlds in Super Mario World, starting with the number 9 spot. And the worst world in Super Mario World is actually the Star Road. You'd probably expect this to not be this high, be this low, but there is, because it shows, so what, because yeah. But the reason this is actually here is because, well, you need, in order to even to progress through this world, you need to find secret exits. And this is all good, and I like secret exits. But here, if the whole progression is based on finding a secret exit just to progress, that's when secret exits die down. And it kind of is here. And also I find this as also a very cheap way to get to Bowser, because after you reach the star portal, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you reach the star portal on the far right, what I mean is this star portal right here, it'll actually take you straight to Bowser's castle, and this is how you this is basically the version of a warp for this. This is basically how warps are done in this game. And this is basically the definition of warping in this game, really. Because this is basically the way you get to Bowser in a speedrun. And I find it very cheap. And for me, if I was doing a non-speedrun, there were more better things I would do. So I might have to do my own. I might have to show you. I might soon show you how my own route. But I wouldn't really beat the final level anyway, because it leaves on at the end screen. Yeah. But anyway, time to go to number 8. This world kind of has the same problem as Star Road, because the secret exits aren't used properly in Forest of Illusion. Because you have to actually find secret exits in order to go along, which is good on its own, but I find it a little annoying. Because, well, it's very annoying to even find them. And I know I like secret exits, sure I do. But if they have to use secret exits in a way that I don't like them using it, well, this might be everyone's opinion, but yeah, I think everyone can agree about this world, because not many people like this world to begin with. But there is actually 2 ways in order to exit this. One way is going down this path to the normal castle, or there's one by taking a couple secret exits to the forest secret area, and then the fortress that'll eventually take you to the Star World, which also counts as finishing the world. And this is actually just how this works. Okay, after you beat everything, what happens? Well, there is first the Star World, or the Star Road, but after that, there is the Special World. I do have a little problem with this. The levels are okay, I like the levels, sure, but the names are just thrown off, and there isn't really that many secret exits in this level. But at least it has a little Easter egg and stuff like that. Well, could have been a little better. Yeah, I wouldn't really expect it to have secret exits, but it's a special one, so it's not all the way down because of that. Anyway, for the next one, what's one food that everyone likes? Chocolate. So if I had to pick an island on what I need to pick, and all about food, Chocolate Island is actually here. But you are probably wondering why this is only like this high up high up and like over not that half of the list. It's not really halfway through the list, it's like up here. The reason is because there's this one level they have to have a certain amount of coin and a certain amount of time in order to beat it. And there's also and it's harder to get the secret exit in that level to get to the castle quicker. And there's also this one part which actually requires a secret exit to actually move on with the world, which is just not very good, you know. You shouldn't. Secret exits are typically things you can use to skip levels you find hard, like ever. But I just can't really overlook that. And there's also the Chocolate's Island, the sunken ghost ship, which I just could never. It took me a while to beat, and I actually went to the Star Road and I was able to beat that. But still, this isn't a very good world. But it is. But I still like the levels here, and I also like Wendy's castle. And also, Koopaling ranking may be coming soon. Who knows? Should I do it? You should do it in the comments, and it's not based on any YouTube channels I do rankings. The way you start the game is kind of good, and also it was also reused for newer Super Mario Bros. Wii, which I just can't beat newer Super Mario Bros. Wii, so I'm not doing any videos on that because of the first boss. I'm not being able to pick up the things because I'm on phone. But anyway, besides the point, Yoshi's Island. We have to go to Yoshi's Island. This world actually starts off. This is the first world of the game, and you start at Yoshi's house. You can either go left or right. If you go left and finish the level, what ends up happening is you get sent up to the Switch Palace, which can help you, but it's not the proper way to finish it. And also, this doesn't have a secret exit in it yet. But it's just only the first world. I wouldn't really expect much from it, because I do like secret exits most of the time. And it's also, I would have liked it if the world was having like two parts to beat it, a hidden part to beat it with the secret exit, and a normal way to beat it. But there's only one normal way to beat it, which from level 2, 3, 4, and then the castle. You don't really need to beat level 1, apart from having to hit the Switch Palaces are actually required for 100%. But if you're doing just a random 90% run, don't bother. Okay, this one is actually a group of 3 different worlds, which are kind of connected in one another. So that means the way I worked it out, the way I saw it, is the fact that there are actually 2 ways to get to Castle 4, but I'll explain more of that later. Actually, yeah, you've got the twin bridges. The bottom bridge, the cheese bridge, or the harder butter bridge. Basically, these are both Makeup World 4. There's also Sugar Lake down there, which just leads you to the Star World, which is kind of okay if it doesn't get too OP. But anyway, I personally prefer Cheese Bridge over Butter Bridge. I still like Butter Bridge, don't get me wrong, but Cheese Bridge was simpler for me. And these are just called the twin bridges. And there's also the top world, which are both 2. So basically, to get to Forest of Illusion, it's kind of a lot of a different style of concept, but it's still in a way that I appreciate it. I'll mostly explain the short. I'll give you the shortest non-Star World way. Hear me? I won't be using Star World. I might show that off on a community post, the shortest way without Star World, soon enough. But anyway, this is good enough for me. This is as good enough placement as it gets. Okay, for number 3, you know another thing people like? What's your favorite bakery product? For me, it's a donut. So why not visit Donut Plains? There's no donuts, okay? There's no donuts, there's no butter or cheese in Cheese Bridge. and there's nothing. That's just nothing, okay? But anyway, this world is kind of interesting, as there are a couple of secret exits in this world. The first secret exit is in Donut Plains 1, and if you take it, you'll go to a little special donut secret water level. And then if you beat the secret exit there, you'll go to a ghost house in Star World. Or the special ghost house can just take you to the third level. Or you could beat the secret level normally and go to the donut ghost house. But after that, it's just a straight trek straight to the castle. Basically, there isn't that much to this world. There is a Switch Palace, and in terms of other things, it's still pretty cool of a world, and it does deserve a good placement. Once you finally get through the ghost boat, or finally find a way to get to Bowser's cottage, so it's held in the Valley of Bowser. Basically, this is actually World 7. And no, this is actually not number 1. This is actually number 2. I think the other world's a little better done. Basically, Valley of Bowser looks like this. Anyway, first of all, we'll look at the start. The start of Valley of Bowser consists of you just beating one level, then the second level, then the ghost house, then the third, then the fourth, then Larry's castle, then Bowser's castle. But there are a couple of shortcuts you can take. If you beat in Valley of Bowser 2, there's a shortcut that sends you to the Valley Fortress and then the back door to Bowser's castle, which is pretty neat because it's a nice short way. In Valley Ghost House, there's also a secret exit that takes you straight to Larry's castle, skipping into the level and beating Larry's castle. And I think getting a secret exit in Valley of Bowser 4 both take you to Bowser's castle, and also beating the Valley Fortress does. And this is very cool how there are many ways you can beat this world, unless you're going for 100%. But I don't really, but 100% was never for me. You have to get a certain amount of exits. And this world is kind of interesting, to say the least. And it's kind of good how you can progress. And there's also one other way to get to Bowser's castle, by the fact that if you beat the Star Road from earlier by finding like one of the entrances, like Sugar Lake or anything like that, and you go inside Bowser's castle in an instant of a finger. And this is exactly how you do it. But I think there's one person that can do better. And now the best world in Super Mario World is Vanilla Dome. First of all, it's a cave world, which I really like it. I really like cave worlds. I wouldn't have worlds. I'd sometimes do them in Mario Maker. I didn't expect this to be when I first figured out this game existed. But anyway, this world is actually special, very special, because it's a cave world, and from the beginning, there are a couple of different ways you can beat it. You can beat this in 2 different ways. You can and that depends on how you complete the first level. You can either complete the first level by taking the normal gate, and that'll take you to Vanilla Dome 2, Vanilla Dome Ghost House, Vanilla Dome 4, Vanilla Dome 5, and then Vanilla Dome Castle, and then to Cheese Bridge. But you can take the secret exit in this level, and it'll take you to a shorter path to get to Butter Bridge instead. Vanilla Dome 1, Vanilla Secret 1, Vanilla Secret 2, Vanilla Secret 3, Vanilla Fortress, Butter Bridge, and then Butter Bridge. So basically, it's a shorter path. So basically, it's going left. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels until Castle 4. But going the normal path, oh yeah, there's also 7 if you count Vanilla Dome 1. But if you go the normal way, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 levels. So basically, it's a more shorter path. Left, if you take left, it's shorter path. It's a shorter but scarier path. But if you go right, it's a longer but safer path. So basically, it's just like part of Parallel, and I also like the music. There is one Star Road portal which can also take you to Bowser's Castle, which I do not like. But that's a problem with all the worlds, so I can't knock this world points for that. So this world I can't say anything wrong about. That it has a Switch Palace, it has basically a lot of stuff. So this is the best world in my world. This is it. You better like, subscribe, don't swear in the comments. I'll see you later. Good.